Sagittarius, hi. So this is going to be a reading for mid-March 2025. And I'll do the reading for you and then I'll close it off with a oracle card. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Saggy. Alrighty, the overall energy for the reading, the Lovers. So we could be talking about a connection you have to someone. Let's see what that's about. Starting off the reading, you get Seven of Swords crossed by the King of Swords. Oh God. Well, somebody's showing up saying, you know what, I'm out. I've had enough of this, I'm out. But it's coming through more as one of those energies of maybe you've had an argument and you just don't want to deal with that argument right then. More than I've had enough with the whole situation. To me, it kind of sounds a little bit like, okay, I'm just not dealing with it. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Type of energy. So I don't know who's doing that, but they're very determined. Like they're out. Out the door they go in the way this is showing up. But again, I don't see them out for good. Out for now. In your focus, the Chariot, there's almost like a calling knocking at your door or something like, Saggy, hey, this is what you should be doing with your life or something like that. I don't know what the fuck this is. We'll see. I'm not convinced with this one, but that's kind of what I got in a weird way. In the recent past, the Four of Pentacles, I would take that as stubbornness. Someone's not willing to let go of something here. It's one of those, just let it go already. Nope. Never. Okay. Why? What's going on in here? In your Strength, the Two of Cups, I see all these, tighten up types of energies, and then I see this, and it's like, someone's really, really having a rough half of the month, apparently. I was going to say day. It could be a day. I don't know. Because at the end of the day, what matters for you is the fact that, you care about whoever this is, they care about you, but you might be having a rough patch here or something. And it's coming from the both of you, this sense of edginess that I see here, this tension that's being created. It's not one more than the other, although it may look to you, for example, that no, it's them more than me, but I assure you for them it looks the same, that it's you more than them. Okay. In the immediate future, the Eight of Swords, a little bit worried about something here. Supporting this reading, the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, for the most part, things are good here. It's just this blah. Okay. The energy that surrounds you, and you may not be aware of it, the Eight of Wands. Listen. That's the problem here. You're hearing one another, you're not listening to one another. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Because each of you are kind of stuck in your own, like, well, no, I said that because I meant that, and that, okay, doesn't matter. Drop all that and listen to what they gotta say. But it's not matching what I gotta say, and it's not matching. Listen. Lesson number one. For all of this to go away, listen. Well, I'm going to listen to them. They're not going to listen to me. You're not listening to me right now. I can hear you in my head. It's like, go away. Stop it with this. Anyways, in your hopes and fears, the Page of Swords. Okay. Slowly but surely, you're coming back around here in a more listening kind of a way, hopefully. That's your desire, at least, and I feel like that's what's gonna happen. I don't feel like this is gonna last long. I feel like it's one of those and then it breaks. In the potential outcome, the Seven of Cups, these are options, choices, looking into things there, maybe to improve this, or I don't know. Let's clarify. Let's see what's up. Let me do the Lovers. The Seven of Wands, the Page of Wands, the Sun. Who's got this? I feel like you have this more than they do, actually. This almost petty, almost childlike, like, oh, well, I don't want to. No. Where is this coming from? Because you don't want this. You don't want this attitude, but it's here. I don't know why. It's not helping the situation, and quite the opposite. There's this petty type of an energy flying around here. And I'm sure they're no angel either, but like, chill. What is going on? For the Seven of Swords, you get the Star, the Eight of Cups, the Six of Swords. See, because this whole, I'm just going to walk away and I don't care. And, well, it didn't come with I don't care. Now it is. It's coming with a sense of, I don't care what happens. I don't care if I mess this up completely. I don't care. And I disagree, because I feel like you do care. I feel like maybe you're driven by, you got frustrated. You're angry. I know what the hell happened. Obviously a disagreement of some sort. But for some reason, somebody's taking it from what it is, which is here, to what it's not, which is blown out of proportions here. And I'm not sure at this point if there's an underlayer type of energy there, in terms of, hold on. If this is a secluded argument, right? We're arguing because you didn't wash the dishes today. Stupid example there. But are we arguing because you didn't wash the dishes today, or are we arguing because you didn't wash the dishes over the last 20 years and I've had enough of that? That's what I'm kind of trying to figure out. I'm not leaning towards the second part of this, towards the 20 years part. I'm leaning towards just for today. But there could be something else. Maybe they didn't do the laundry 20 years ago and you're still holding them, accountable for that, or something like stuff like that. Like, there's little things. It's not a lot, but it can become quite a lot if somebody doesn't really come out with everything. Okay, well, they didn't do the laundry 20 years ago. What else didn't they do? They forgot to fill up the car with gas because you needed to go for a trip, and then you needed to stop for fuel, 5 minutes into the trip. I don't know, things like that. Put it all on the list, let it all out. Now is the time, if this is what this is about. If this is about something bigger, then this situation is trying to bring that to the surface as well, to be like, okay, be real. What do you hold against them? What do they hold against you? Like, maybe there's this is a good opportunity to, let's sit down and talk. Let's let it all out, type of thing. I don't know. Because otherwise it looks like petty arguments about dishes and fucking underwear. I don't know, something. For the King of Swords, you get the Seven of Swords, the Hangman, the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, no, this is not. The more I uncover this energy, the more I'm convinced it's not. I'm out of here and you'll never see me again for the rest of your life. You may mean it in the moment, but you don't. Because this is looking like, I just need some time. I just need to cool off a little bit and then I'll be right back. Don't you worry about that, you know? But it is driven in the direction of slamming the door, and never in your life you won't see this pretty face. Yeah. From an energetic standpoint, no, you'll be right back. You just need to cool off a little bit. For the cherry, why am I not hearing well? I started off this reading and I realized I hear my voice kind of on the outside. Am I starting to deteriorate? I don't know. I'm not hearing 100% the way I should. Okay, we'll see. There's something there. For the Chariot, you get the Six of Cups, the Hierophant, the Empress. Yeah, no, they mean a lot to you. I don't know who this is to you, but they mean a lot to you. This is you at a confessional here, being like, this is what they mean to me. And you probably, this is showing up in your focus because you're starting to potentially, hopefully, remember that as you make your way out, you know, behind the slam door. Yeah, and it's one of those. Let's remember what's important here. Okay. Let's do the Four of Pentacles in the recent past, the Three of Cups, the King of Cups, the Chariot. This is an energy of, I see someone really hanging on to only the good times, right? Only the times in which they did do the laundry. The times in which they didn't, somebody said, it's okay, it's fine. You know, but they said it once more a month after, but then once more a month. And all of that piled up. And no, it's not okay. If it's not okay, then say that it's not okay. Don't let it pile up and then burst into this. Somebody's only hanging on to, you know, that's that whole mentality of, oh, let's think positive only. No, life is not made of positive only. You know, it's made of reality, and that could come rough at times. It could come negative. It could come all sorts of ways. What the fuck is that bullshit? Let's, you know, oh, only flowers, and no, sometimes it's not. And that's okay if it's not. So it's a little bit of, I'll just look at the positive, and the things that bother me, truly, and even if they're small, I'm not going to mention them. Well, what do you think happens with those things? You hold them in. You build them up into, you know, one day. 20 years later, in this case, no, I don't know. I have no idea. But, you know what I mean? It's, yeah. For the Two of Cups, in your focus, you get... Blah, 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 blah. Hold on, I'm testing my hearing. I think it's back. Okay. It's not 100% back, but it's back-er. Is it the position? Okay. This is that kind of reading, okay? Apparently. It's making me do these things. For the Two of Cups, you get the King of Pentacles, the Justice card, the Seven of Pentacles. Look, in all of these... angles, you're showing me angles here, right? Like from this angle, I see you truly meaning and feeling so good about the situation, meaning the best in the world for this and just wanting everything that's best. From a petty angle, I'm seeing you acting like a little child for some reason here. If this is even you, I don't know. Maybe it's them and maybe you are the saint here. I have no idea. Maybe it's the both of you. I have no idea. But I'm seeing all these angles over this. And from a mature perspective, I really am owning this and calling it as it is for me and how I feel for it. I'm seeing all good things. You know, this is stable, this is nice, this is balanced, this is working out. Now, there's this situation in the middle here that makes it look like what the fuck happened here. You know, who did what? Is it just dishes or is it... a pile up of dishes over years? I don't know. And then at the end of the day, is it going to be them for not doing the dishes or laundry for 20 years? Or is it going to be you for not saying anything about it all this time, you know? So it's like, sometimes, okay, say it, express it, but other times look in the mirror as well. And I feel like this is what the situation is trying to reveal to you. For the Eight of Swords in the immediate future, you get the Eight of Swords again, the High Priestess, the Page of Pentacles. You're trying your best to come back into your senses, into, you know, allowing yourself to align with your heart, with your intuition, with all of the good stuff. But your mind is not letting you. It's like, no, no, no. Let's create stories from here and let's keep going from that direction. Well, even though your desire is to not do that, from what I can see. But for some reason, you get stuck in your head here. This is the moment in time in which you get stuck in your head. For the Six of Pentacles and the supportive energies, you get the Five of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords. This is a conflicting energy. This is someone showing up and saying to me, I've done everything for this commitment and I didn't do anything for me. I put my all in here. This is what to me meant that things were going to work out if I showed up 100% for this. Not for me. How about for you in this, though? Okay, something's messed up in here in the way this is perceived. So I did everything for this. I put my all in here and I put myself to the side completely because I thought this is what I was supposed to do to make this work. No, yes and no. That's why it's showing up conflicting. If you do that and you actually put yourself to the side through all of that energy, then no. If you put yourself first and give to this because you want to and because it feels right for you, yeah, go for it. And that is going to make it work if, you know, you have the other energy doing the same thing. You don't have to throw yourself in it 100%. And through that, putting yourself way to the side there and forgetting about your own needs. No. That's not what we're doing here. So this is starting to look more and more like you trying to stand up here. You're trying to claim a sense of independence in here. Only the way you do it, first you need to acknowledge all of the times in which you did put yourself to the side, heal those, and then show up here. Not throw tantrums, because it's not going to be solved like that. And I don't know why we have the tendency to blame the other person. Did they make us do that? You know, like, okay, well, you put yourself last. I'm all that mad. No, we choose to do that. And then we're like, I did everything for you. Who the fuck made you? You know? You did. And that goes for all of us, because I'm sure at some point in time, we've all been there. For the Eight of Wands in the hidden energies, you get the Nine of Cups, the Page of Swords, the Tower. There's a hidden type of frustration. If you are holding them responsible for whatever your choices were for this, for example, doing everything for this connection, not for them, for this connection, so that, you know, you please them, that means you're pleased, because for some reason we think that's the case, and then you're happy, and then that's how you put yourself first. You put them first by putting yourself first, because you make them happy. But what about you? Doesn't matter. As long as they're happy, I'm happy. Bullshit. So it feels like you want to show up in this in the proper way, you know, to address this, but you have so much built up frustration and anger. And I feel like that should be resolved first, because anytime you would want to address this, it might blow up in your face because of your own. There's trigger potential in there like no tomorrow, where anything they say, even if they say the right things, it's going to trigger the hell out of that anger and frustration I see in there. and you're gonna burst out. So first, that needs to be looked into. If you carry any sense of pointing fingers, I did this for them, I did that, again, try to look at it from the perspective of, did they tell you to do all that? Then why should they carry the blame for that? And it's not about blame, it's about acknowledging all of that for you so that you can heal that. It's okay that you did that. We all do, as I said, at a point in time, we all do that. You know, that's how we think it should work. And then when we realize that, oh my God, then it's that time in which we start putting ourselves first. And that in itself is going to start healing this whole process. But first, this needs to be healed before coming back to addressing this in a healthy way. Otherwise, it's just going to pop like that. Because it's still there, waiting to be, it's like a volcano. For the Page of Swords in your hopes and fears, you get the Queen of Wands, the Death card, the Five of Pentacles. You're also kind of scared to address this at this time because it's like, well, what if I say the wrong thing or do the wrong thing? So you're very much aware of your own volcano waiting to erupt here. So it almost feels like, even though this may have happened or is happening, this whole sense of I'm walking out of here, it's happening almost with a little sense of fear that I might fuck this up completely if I do this, but I'm still going to do it because I'm frustrated, you know? Because the fear is there. That the wrong move here, this is done. Okay. Start with you. Start with you and seeing where you place blame here. Because if you find yourself placing blame on them for any kind of anything that you did, then that's the place to start healing. Because that's going to feed this fear also of, ooh, I got to tread lightly. No, you don't. No, you don't. That's just fear telling you that. And fear is contained in this volcano here of anger, frustration, and all of that. It's all a blend, but it's yours to look into, you know. For the Seven of Cups in the potential outcome, you get the Four of Swords, the Queen of Cups, the Hermit. Yeah, everything's gonna be okay. You just need to start looking into yourself a little bit too. Don't mind them. Whether they do it or not for them, you should do it for you. It's a healthier way of being anyway. And then you'll see if they refuse to look in the mirror as well and they keep going at things from, I don't know what they're doing because I don't know them, you know. But this is definitely trying to kind of turn it all around towards you in the sense of start taking a look in the mirror instead of doing this, you know. And you're apparently doing that exact thing. And then when you start doing that, things are starting to settle down here. You know, and it's a miracle. I can hear, not 100% though. What happened to? Is it you? Did you take away my hearing? Why? What did I do to you? Anyways, no. See, pointing fingers. No, I don't know what the fuck happened, but just when I started the reading, I'm like, I'm hearing a little weird. Anyways, let's see what the universe has. The Four of Cups, the Two of Wands, the Page of Cups. Yeah, you're upset. You're frustrated right now of what's going on. And then this whole volcano situation of holding it in for so long, for who knows how long. And it's still going to last a little bit before you make those steps. So this is basically forcing you to take accountability, you know, for the things you're blaming others for. There's got to be some part in which you did something in there. And looking into the mirror here. And it's apparently you're heading in that direction. You're not doing it right now. It looks like it's still gonna last a little bit until you do, but you're doing it eventually. You're gonna go, okay, I'll do it. God damn it. Yeah. Oh man. Let's do Sacred Spirit. Oh, there it is. Emotional challenges, resolve the issue. Ooh. Let's see what issue we're talking about here. Express yourself clearly. It is not uncommon for individuals to experience regular emotional challenges. A part of the human experience is to go through different stages of the emotional wheel, from love, joy, and happiness to grief, sadness, and betrayal. Not all emotions can be conveyed at once, and therefore a process of understanding our current and past feelings to move forward with an issue or challenge is essential. We can't always be light and fluffy. Didn't I say that? Didn't I just say that? Fucking light and fluffy. We must acknowledge feelings such as anger or bitterness. Refusing to acknowledge personal anger, resentment, or mistreatment towards yourself will only leave you feeling depressed, with your self-worth being sacrificed just to please others. Right now, you're experiencing an emotional challenge. You may be feeling overwhelmed, have had your trust broken, or felt betrayal from people close to you. You may have been hurt by others, either physically or emotionally. Know that you have the resilience and strength you need within to overcome this challenge in life. This is a temporary phase. You must acknowledge your emotions now if you would like to move forward quickly. It is important to remember not to dwell on events for too long, as they can keep you stuck and stagnant in life. Verbal confrontations are possible now. Attempt meditation to remove the emotional charge out of the conversation so all parties can be heard and express themselves equally. Remember, you can only heal something you choose to acknowledge. Oh my God. And this is emphasized, by the way, what I just said. If you have experienced a traumatic event or continued cycles of emotional triggers, please seek a suitable professional that can help you unpack this emotional baggage and get to the real cause of the issue. Shadow aspect: fear in displaying emotion, self-sabotage, denial. Sacred crystal, rhodonite. Angel assistance, guardian angel, Jehovah. Stress, practicality, calmness, and awareness. Affirmation: I acknowledge and express my emotions with ease and grace. I don't think that was a chipmunk earlier. I think it was a leaf. Anyways, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time.